What is up, ladies and gentlemen? 38th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West, here with a very special guest. It's my dad. Papa West, say hi to everybody. Everybody say hi to Papa West. My dad will be sitting in the back playing Halo. So if you hear yelling, anything like that, it's him. So that's going to be fun. But we are here for our second episode of Papa's Movie Night, the trivia show that I randomly came up with while driving home after reading Facebook comments. See, some good stuff can come out of reading Facebook comments. YouTube comments, no. Stay away from that. Do not read YouTube comments. Facebook comments, on the other hand, some good comes out of that. But I have a great panel here today. I have a pretty full room today. A lot of friends, a couple of people who I haven't actually been on a call. I actually don't think I've ever been on a call with. One person that I haven't been on a call with. Someone that I've seen a couple times. Someone that I see way too often. 10 o'clock till like 3 o'clock in the morning. But hey, that's neither here nor there. All that matters is we are here with friends playing a fun game about a very good movie, and that is The Princess Bride. So I'm going to ask everybody, first time they watched it, where it ranks overall. I'll go ahead and start. First time I watched it, I was dating who turned out to the woman I ended up marrying. I was at her parents' house in Denver for a visiting Christmas time, and her mom's like, "This is my favorite movie." And I made the comment, "I've actually never watched this movie." And so she played it, and we watched it. And I never grew up on it. I never came back to it after that, but I did enjoy it. And so as soon as this was brought up, as soon as The Princess Bride was brought up, I knew I had to get this in a Papa's Movie Night so I could rewatch it. And I did. And I will say, I'm not ready to put it in my top 100, but I had a lot of fun. So introducing our first competitor for the day, that would be the Dread Pirate, Burns Burts. Jay Burns, how's it going today?
It is going fantastic, my friend. Thank you for having me. Thank you for writing this. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for being here. My two questions for you. Answer them.
Okay. Well, I watched this once when I was a grandchild. I mean, I still am a grandchild, but I watched it when I was way young. So I grew up on this movie. It's very nostalgic for me. And it's number 5 all time in my favorite movies list. It is my number 5.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Jay, I'm going to kick you in the back just for a little bit, but I will get you back here in a second as I bring in our second competitor. He is the sick grandson, Eric Moreno. Eric, how's it going today?
I'm doing fine. I think it's the first time we met, so nice to meet you.
We were on a video with JPO, or it might have been with Hunter or Henry, not Hunter. We've been on one before. We did not interact a lot, but we are interacting today. Same two questions I asked Jay.
So the first time I watched it was like at least 7 years ago. I was watching it on my way back home from another city. I watched it with my brothers, and it was a lot of fun. And I don't have an all-time list, but it definitely top 10 comedies. My second favorite Rob Reiner movie. Sorry if that's a question. My favorite is When Harry Met Sally, but it's an amazing movie. I love to see it every once in a while, and I'm here to have fun, like always.
All right. Well, it's good. Hey, that's all right. Fun fact trivia doesn't require you to be healthy. You can be sick and still have fun. Eric, I am going to kick you out just for a little bit as I bring in these next two groups of players. I can't bring them in separately. You'll see why here in a second. Next, I have my best friend, Kevin the Philosopher Poss, and his wife, Lillian, the Philosopher's Princess. Lillian, I just have to say, that is the funniest name, best name ever that I've seen on any StreamYard. Until I am on a call with Jacob Barber and I say the superior Jacob. But Kevin, Lillian, how are y'all doing today? And answer my questions.
I'm doing good. I think I can't honestly tell you when I first watched The Princess Bride. I was 3 when it came out, if that gives you an idea on how old I am. So maybe 10 or 11, and it had to have been on TV. So it was one of like the TV special movies or something like that. I could not tell you, but definitely top 30, I would say, for the movie.
That's fair. All right, that's good. And Kevin.
I remember watching this when I was in like the late elementary school years, so probably 10 to 12. My grandparents bought it for me, and as they did most movies, and I just stuck to it for some reason. Like I loved all the fighting and stuff, and just the overall story. I kind of got away from it for a while. But then Andre the Giant brought me back because my dad and I shared a bond over wrestling. So just him being in the movie and wrestlers in movies, I found that to be one of my favorites. So I would rank it honestly like in my probably top 25. It's one that I like going back to. I don't go back to it as often as I should.
Okay. That's definitely respectable. Well, Kevin and Lily and I am going to kick you in the back again, just for a little bit as I bring in our final group of competitors. Thankfully, I only have to bring in one account. Chad and Carrie, the Webbs are here. Chad, Carrie, how are y'all doing today?
Doing
And
great.
answer my questions.
Doing great. Kind of ready to lose because I know we got Jay and like a bunch of other people who have seen this movie so many dang times. I've probably overall seen this maybe 3 times, and that's stretching it. That's not that I don't like the movie. Like I just finished it and was like, it's a perfect little movie, like a perfect short ass movie. That's just like just a really great fairy tale. I feel like it's just like one that will always stand the test of time. Ranking it, I don't know if like I would rank it also in my like top 100 or anything like that, but maybe another rewatch or two, and I might, because I do think it's kind of a perfect movie. But yeah, I have my first time watching it was a while ago, but like I didn't grow up with this or anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think I saw it for the first time in college. It ranks pretty highly for me, like I would say within my top 25 or
Hell
so.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
But also like Chad, I just haven't seen it that much. Like when I go back to it, I always enjoy it. I always think it's a perfect movie. But yeah, I'll be proud of myself if I get like a couple questions right.
It is, and at the very least, we had a great time rewatching it.
Oh yeah, always.
It's so funny.
Always
I love it.
rewatching it.
All right. Well, as I bring everybody in, I just want to say you're welcome for the good time y'all had watching this movie, as I am forcing y'all to be a part of this. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of rearranging to have everybody around me. As I kind of get into the rules, I have 30 questions for everybody today, all about one specific movie. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to ask about any other movies because that would just be wrong. But you can see me do that in TMG Trivia, both singles and teams, where I run everything and ask about every movie ever existed. But each competitor is going to get a certain amount of time, about 20 to 30 seconds, to think of an answer, whether it's correct, whether it's funny, or whether it makes me just feel really good about myself, and write it down on a whiteboard, piece of paper, at your sketch, carve it into your arm. I don't care what you do, how you write it down, just as long as after I say your name, you can show me what you wrote and vocally say it. I recommend whiteboard because there are 30 questions. There are going to be some long answers. There are going to be some short answers. And nobody's arm is long enough to carve every single answer into their arm. Try me, I guess. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. If you make me laugh, you get a personal point in my book. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. This is Papa's movie night, not Papa's birthday extravaganza. Number 3, which, by the way, is coming very soon. Sign up about to come. You're welcome. And yeah, whoever has the most points by the end of this wins. So with that, yeah, 3 repeats. I didn't write any of that down, but yeah, I'll give everybody 3 repeats. So going into question number 1. What is the exact date of the release of The Princess Bride? Day, month, and year. I will go ahead and say this question is going to be worth 3 points. Several questions are going to be worth multiple points. I'll give you a point for the year, a point for the month, and a point for the day. As we saw with last time, I just asked for the month and year. You never know what Papa's going to ask when it comes to Papa's movie night. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start off with Jay.
December 12th, 1987.
And Eric.
September 25th, 1987.
Lil.
October 9th, 1987.
And Kevin.
August 21st, 1987.
Chad.
May 7, 1987.
And Carrie.
I didn't even have the year right. I said May 1st, 1989.
Wow.
Well, I was about to say, congratulations, everybody, on getting the year. Carrie, way to ruin that.
you
Lil
got-
is correct
Oh,
for
I
3 points.
Oh.
It is October 9th,
Oh.
1987. Everybody else getting 1 point except for Carrie. Unfortunately, Carrie, you did not get anything.
You
As
studied
we
that?
move on,
I
as
did.
we move on, as we move on to question number 2. Question number 2. What was the only Oscar the film was nominated for? Everybody's favorite time of the year, when movies that nobody watched get nominated for awards that are little golden men. You can own a man by making a good movie. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to go in the exact same order every time because I cannot keep up with that, just so y'all are aware. Starting off with Jay.
I don't know if this is before or after they changed it. Production design, costume design.
Eric.
I don't know. I said best adapted screenplay.
I think that might be right, actually.
Lil.
Best music, original song, Storybook Love is the song.
She's right.
Kevin.
Best adapted screenplay.
And Chad.
I said best actress, Robin Wright.
And Carrie.
I said costume design.
So, Lil, I think you gave me a little too much information, but because this does not matter, the correct answer is best original song.
Nice.
Your very next question,
Did she get the point?
Oh,
Carrie gets the point. The very next question, what was the name of the song?
I don't remember what she wrote. God damn it.
Let's see who paid attention. Like I was saying earlier, I love when you explain your answers or you give me a lot of information. Just be wary because you might give somebody else a point that they would not have gotten.
Be
Have
weary
they
or
not
be
been
wary.
paying
Those are two different words.
Yeah. Yes. Weary and wary.
and Kevin did warn me that not to do that, so I still didn't listen to him. So
Kevin warned you not to do it. Papa warned you not to do it. You just
Yeah.
don't pay it. You just don't listen to the rules.
nope.
You don't listen to men. 5, 4, 3,
Bro, this
2,
is right after
1.
International Women's Day.
Pens down. Hey, they had their day. Now it's over. Jay
Storybook love.
and Eric.
I wrote the story of our love.
Ooh, so close. Lil,
Storybook Love.
Kevin.
No, I wrote unconditional love.
Well, you were sitting right
Chad.
next to her.
You're sitting right next to her.
You
Chad
I remembered love. I said love's first kiss.
and Carrie.
Storybook Love.
Let's go.
All right, Carrie is on the board. Storybook Love is correct.
who all got that?
I do not remember.
City and
Me,
Lil
me,
I'm
Carrie, and
keeping track
Lil.
of the
Yeah.
points
and
as
Carrie.
you give them to me. So, comments, keep track of the points for me too, because I'm gonna mess up. It's going to happen. It happens all the time. So Lil, while you're at it, do you want to tell us the song that actually won the Oscar?
I don't. I only studied.
Sweet. Question number 4. What song actually won the Oscar for Best Original Song?
Yeah, you said you weren't going to ask about other movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I love
fair. That's fair. No, challenge.
right.
Rule number 1, don't listen to Papa. The rules do not matter. I said it would be cruel if I did. I'm doing it. It's cruel. Like I said, guys, I mess up. It happens every single day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, going with Jay.
Love Lift Me Up, Where We Belong. I don't fucking know. 1987
Hey, Eric.
Oscars and shit.
I don't know. It's something in Moonstruck.
Lil,
I'm gonna give you a blank word because that was cruel.
Kevin,
I was trying to go for a Rocky song, Flying High.
Chad,
And I went with the Top Gun song, Danger Zone.
Nice.
and Carrie.
I went with the one song I know is nominated. Story.
There you go. Smart.
No, cruel would say me writing a question, what Oscar was it nominated for? And in turn being like, hey, it actually won. No, the Dirty Dancings, I've had the time of my life.
Time of my life. Okay.
That is what won. We have our next dual answer question. What 2 Saturn Awards did the film actually win?
Oh my God. Are we going to get any plot questions?
Come on, yeah.
Oh.
Please.
Maybe. Did y'all not watch the first Papa's movie night?
No, I did not.
What are we doing? What?
In all fairness, my cousin Vinny wasn't nominated for any fucking Saturn Awards, so go fuck yourself.
It was nominated for an MTV award because that was question number 6 in Papa's movie night number 1.
Is a Saturn Award an MTV award? No, I didn't think so. All right then.
No, but it's an award. So there are 2 answers, 1 point each. If you get either of them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay.
I was in the middle of writing "fuck" and "you."
Ooh, both incorrect. Eric.
Actually, I think they're correct.
Best supporting actor and best costume designer.
Lil.
I said best costumes, best actress.
Kevin.
Costume design, song.
Now, wouldn't that be funny if it did not win the Saturn for best song? Chad.
I said best adapted screenplay, best actress.
And Carrie.
Oh, I said the same thing. Best adapted screenplay and best actress.
Wow.
I believe Eric, Lil, and Kevin got points on that one. Best costumes, I'll accept costume design. Best fantasy film
Oh.
was the other Saturn Award I got. Question number 6. Question number 6. Who directed the film?
I already gave this one.
Spoiler alert, somebody said the answer. So we'll see how much you were paying attention. But also, there's an actual person who directed it. I will not accept the answer. False. This movie had no direction. It had a lot of direction.
For a second.
Although that's your go-to.
It is my go-to. If I can't think of who directed the film, there's a reason. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Starting off with Jay.
Oh, guys, you remember that YouTube Home Movies version of this where he plays the sick kid, Rob Reiner?
And Eric.
Yep, Rob Reiner.
Lil.
Rob Reiner.
Kevin.
Rob Reiner.
Chad.
Yeah, I believe All in the Family's Rob Reiner.
And Carrie.
Rob Reiner.
Everybody
You mean
getting
the Wolf
that
of Wall
correct.
Street's Rob Reiner, right?
I guess
Could
both.
not tell you.
You're thinking
All
Lucy
right.
Roberts, Rob Reiner.
Question number 7. Who plays the grandfather and narrator? See, he's the narrator because it's the grandfather telling a story to a child. And so they kind of peek with him talking because
Yeah. Calm
We've
down.
seen it.
Calm down.
it's
I
an
was gonna
illusion.
say, like, you ask the question, you don't have to keep going.
It's an illusion.
You act like this is your first match you've ever hosted.
He's acting like it. Fuck.
Jay, let's rein him in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, going with Jay.
Columbo, Peter Falk.
And Eric.
Yep, Peter Falk.
Lillian.
Peter Falk.
Kevin.
Peter, fuck you.
Chad,
Got him.
Peter Falk.
and Carrie.
I don't have it.
All right, everybody but Carrie getting that correct. Hey, are y'all ready for some plot questions?
Let's go.
Hey.
Because they're not coming.
They're not yet. Who plays Inigo Montoya?
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya.
Do the whole thing.
Father, prepare to die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Really hope that's not the next question. Jay.
Oh, yes. Ask the most quoted quote from this movie as a question. Mandy Patinkin.
And Eric.
Yep, Mandy Patinkin.
Lil.
Mandy Patinkin.
Kevin.
Mandy Patinkin.
Chad.
Mandy Patinkin.
And Carrie.
Mandy Patinkin.
Another clean sweep. Everybody getting that one correct. Your final question before we get into the plot stuff, I promise. Who plays Prince Humperdinck? And I have to be honest, when I was researching these first kind of data questions, I saw the name Humperdinck. I'm like, that's not a real name. This guy's not in the movie.
Look, he's a part of the
but hey.
LGBTQ community.
Mhm.
Leave him alone.
You'd be the bad guy if your name was Humperdinck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, going with Jay.
Chris Sarandon and Tyrone were definitely a couple in that movie.
Eric.
I agree with that. Chris Sarandon.
Lil.
Chris Sarandon.
And Kevin.
Chris Sarandon.
Chad.
Chris Sarandon.
And Carrie.
I mixed up my Chris's.
Oh, she had guests on her board.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right. Well,
I know
before we get into question number 10, quick score recap. I have Jay at 6, Eric at 6, Lillian in the lead with 10, Kevin with 6, Chad with 5, and Carrie with 3. So it is still very close, still anybody's game. As we move on to question number 10, what is the grandson doing at the opening of the movie? To be honest, this is something I did a lot when I was sick as a kid. So, very. I can't think of that word, but I feel that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going with Jay.
Playing video games, specifically Hardball on the Commodore 64.
That was the
And
next
Eric.
question. Playing a video game.
And Lillian.
Playing baseball video game. I was gonna go that deep, Jay, but
I went okay. So speaking of going deep, I said coughing because that's what he's doing at the very beginning of the film.
We don't know that's him. We don't see him do it.
Baseball video game. So
Chad.
Playing a baseball video game.
And Carrie.
Playing a video game.
He is playing a video game. I will accept. I have baseball video game. Hardball on the Commodore 64. I did not fully research, so I cannot tell you if you are correct on that.
that is
Jay.
indeed correct.
Was coughing
that-
on there?
So
We
We don't see him cough. That's off screen. You don't know who does it.
Dude. Yes, it does.
So I will say, I almost wrote first question. What is the first sound you hear as the movie
Thank you.
starts?
Oh my god.
Yeah, which is off screen because we don't see him do it, so we don't know it's him.
That's the whole principle of the movie.
Question number 11. What does the grandfather do that the grandson says he hates? I imagine this is something all grandkids hate that their grandparents do. I'm one of them. Yeah, if you're watching this, I love you, and everything I say I do not mean. She's probably not watching this though.
I mean, you got your dad right behind you. Can't you ask him?
5,
No,
4,
you send her the link.
3, 2,
Can I get a
1.
repeat?
Okay, Chad using his first repeat. What does the grandfather do that the grandson says he hates? Also, my dad left. He played a little bit of Halo 2. He beat Halo Reach before this video actually started.
Nobody
So-
beats Halo Reach. Halo Reach beats you.
You're not wrong. I know. I walk down and I just see the screen with the crack in the visor, and I'm like, "You're on the last level. I know what you're doing.
I'm about to get off this planet. No, you're not.
No.
I'm in danger." 5, 4,
Thank you, Super
3,
Nintendo Chalmers.
2, 1. Pens down. Going with Jay.
Pinches his cheeks in a non-pedo way. No, not those cheeks.
Eric.
I think his chicks.
Lil.
That's just cheap.
And Kevin.
Pinch those cheeks.
See,
Chad.
that's why I said it the way I said it.
No, I got close. I said kisses him.
And Carrie.
Pinch his cheeks.
It is pinching his cheeks.
And I just noticed Eric and Chad have the same Scream sticker on their board.
Oh,
It was
matching.
interesting.
It was like,
Cool.
where's it at?
Question number 12.
Yeah, that one.
Question number 12. What does Wesley always tell Buttercup after she tells him to do something?
Not a trick question, guys.
You don't know that. You don't know what answer I have on here.
Unless it's the wrong one, then.
Yeah, it's get fucked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay.
As you wish.
Eric.
As you wish.
Lil.
As you wish.
No
Kevin.
disintegrations.
As you wish.
Chad.
As you wish.
No, Chad. It wasn't a trick question. And Carrie.
As you wish.
As you wish is correct. Everybody getting that. Question number 13. According to the grandfather, what does as you wish mean?
Chat, it's not a trick question.
Thank you.
Or are you just faking it?
I can't tell if you're talking to an animal or if you're talking to your husband.
I'm just.
Talking
Probably
to the
talking
cat.
to the cat.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to the cat.
It's always a cat with us.
5,
I legit
4,
thought she was talking to you for a second.
2,
Which
1. Hands down. Jay.
I love you.
Eric.
I love you.
Lil.
I love you.
Kevin.
I went with True Love.
Ooh.
Chad.
Thank God I didn't overthink it. I love you.
Carrie.
I love you.
Well, this is to everybody but Kevin. Thank you for loving me.
You're welcome.
I like y'all a lot.
Okay.
I love you is correct. Question number
You
14.
just say it back, Bob. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Question number 14. What is Buttercup doing when Vizzini and his men kidnap her? Not gonna lie, Chad, this one might be a trick question.
Probably.
Lil, hide your board better.
Sorry.
Babe.
Well, she's in a weird spot because she has to hide it from Kevin too, because we know Kevin is cheating. 5, 4,
That's
3,
not true.
2,
That's not true. He would have got the
1.
last one right.
Shit, I was about to say I wouldn't be losing everybody.
Jay, what do you have?
She is riding her horse. She's out on her daily horse ride.
Eric.
Riding a horse in the woods.
Lil.
Riding a horse.
Kevin.
I had this written before she did anything, so riding her horse.
Sure you did. Sure you did. Chad.
Riding a horse.
And Carrie.
Riding a horse.
Riding a horse is correct. Question number 15. What nation does Vizzini frame for kidnapping Buttercup?
be fair, he didn't succeed. He tried. Or maybe. I don't know.
God, I want to quote this movie so bad, but I don't want to give
I
anything
know,
away.
right?
Fuck.
It's so hard. 5,
It is
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay.
Gilder.
Eric.
That was Gilner.
Ooh.
Oh, so close. Can't accept that though,
Yeah,
Lil.
no, yeah.
Gilder.
Kevin.
Gilder.
We all spelled
Yeah.
it wrong, by the way.
Gilder.
And Carrie.
I think I got it right.
For the G.
No, it's Gilder.
AR, because he says Gildarians at one
Well,
point.
like you can come from a place that ends in ER and be an Aryan.
Yeah.
Well, that is true.
But that sounds wrong. Don't take that out of
That's the
context.
reason I did the AR. But I guess.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Gilder is correct. Unfortunately, I cannot give it to Eric, and Carrie
Yeah.
also was incorrect. I believe it was just the two of you. I promise I'm keeping track of your point. Question number 16. Why won't Inigo jump in the water to catch Buttercup when she jumps out of the boat trying to escape?
Pull your board.
Five,
There's a
4,
lot of
3,
dead air.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Pens down. Well, thankfully, this is a video show and not radio. Jay, what do you have?
He can't / doesn't know how to swim.
Eric,
He don't swim.
Lil,
Can't swim.
Kevin,
He can't swim.
Chad,
I almost put that. I'm not going to show my board because it might give away.
Show it.
It might give away an answer. I don't know.
and Carrie.
He can't swim.
So secretly, it doesn't reveal the answer. It just reveals that Chad is very incorrect and is kind of embarrassed with
I
his
didn't
answer.
write it down. God damn it.
I want to write down an answer for the next question.
He cannot swim. I'll go ahead and let Jay think he knows what the next answer is. Give you a second. There we go. Question number 17. What does Inigo do to give Wesley his trust about getting up the cliff face alive?
Damn it.
With that, we know Jay was wrong.
I only dog paddle was what I thought the next question was going to be.
Yeah.
So I literally just wrote dog paddle.
I was about to say, be sure to tell me what you had written down. I was expecting you to say like screeching eels or something like that.
Shrieking eels?
Shrieking eels, screeching eels, it's the same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Chad using his repeat right at the end of time. What does Inigo do to give Wesley his trust about getting up the cliff face alive?
Nope, won't do. Too many
So
spades.
Jay, you thought it was just dead air, when in fact I was reenacting the scene when Wesley is climbing up the cliff face.
There was no music behind you, bro.
This is
What?
true.
Dog, no.
Wait, there's nothing behind you.
Darth is behind you.
You shouldn't call your dad nothing, bro.
Darth Vader, he's not here anymore.
Yeah, he says that.
Yeah. 5,
Neither is my dad, but you don't see me talking
I
shit
was gonna
about him.
say my dad left too, but you don't hear me bitching.
pens down. Jay.
He swears on the soul of his father that he will reach the top alive.
Eric.
He swears on his father's soul.
Lil.
I'm not going to swear on his father's grave.
Kevin.
I said he swears on his father's life.
Ooh.
Chad.
No, I just wrote his word, but it's wrong.
And Carrie.
I had the same thing as Lillian. I said he swears on his father's grave.
Okay. I will accept grave.
If
I
he's
cannot accept life.
Like,
dude,
Hold
His
on.
father-
Hold on. The
Okay.
quote is, I swear on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, that you will reach the top alive. He does not swear on his grave. He
Yeah.
does not swear on his life. He swears on his father's soul.
he didn't ask for the specific quote.
No, but he asked what he does to gain his trust, which is swear on his
know.
father's soul.
But I put swears on fathers, and that should be enough.
So
All right, go ahead.
already made my ruling.
Who
Jay,
got points?
I love the
Let's
challenge.
points, please.
I am accepting swears on father's grave. I cannot accept father's life because the father is already dead. So you cannot swear on anything if you cannot swear on a life if the life does not exist anymore. Soul and grave, relatively the same. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go
This is
to
not even that close to the same.
we're going to go to question number 18.
Can I get
Question
who got that right? Can I just get a count who got that right, please?
I don't remember who got it right.
It was
Jay,
me, Eric,
your
and
line.
Lil.
Raise your hand.
Carrie got it right as well.
Carrie too, yeah.
Carrie,
Harry and me have the grade.
Lil, and Jay. That's it.
Eric.
And Eric.
And, all right. Cool. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Question number 18. How old was Inigo when he confronted the six-fingered man the first time? Now, obviously, I'm talking about whenever
Will.
he tried to fight
I
him.
do writing better. I know. I understand it. I understand it. But you're going like this, showing us your board and what you're writing.
You
to
need
the
to know
camera.
the exact age, like day, month, how old he was, hour, minute,
How many
second.
Saturn Awards he won?
Yeah, right.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Jesus. All right.
1. Pens down. Kevin, you are lucky your wife's audio is off because if it wasn't, I'd kick you out and bring you back in because I'm not going to leave you out. Jay.
11.
Eric.
Yep, 11 years old.
Lil.
11.
Kevin.
You know, it was a bullshit ruling. 11.
Chad.
11.
And Carrie.
Yeah, I was falling asleep when we watched this part. 13.
This leads into the best part.
But let me tell you about.
We stopped right after the sword fight last night and then continued.
Okay.
This
I'll
is
give you
before
that.
the sword fight.
Yeah.
I was already out.
Question number 19. This is a 3-part question. So this is worth 3 points. Jay, do you know what it's going to be?
I have a feeling.
You have a feeling?
I do too.
Name the 3 philosophers Vizzini calls moron when Wesley confronts him. All right, and while they're doing that, quick score breakdown. Jay with 15, Eric with 14, Lillian with 19, Kevin with 13, Chad with 11, and Carrie with 10. So we're all in double digits. Some of us thought we were only going to get 4. Carrie, you well exceeded 4 points. 5,
Let's
4,
go.
3, 2,
Better than
1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato. Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato.
Oh, great.
Socrates?
Eric,
Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates.
Morons.
Lillian,
Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates.
Kevin,
Some of my great friends, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates.
Chad,
Yeah, it's like the classic big 3: Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates.
and Carrie.
Socrates, Aristotle, and Plato.
Ooh,
First
Carrie,
off-
out of order.
Give
But everybody-
Diogenes the Cynic his credit, okay?
Everybody getting all
Underrated.
3 correct. Way to go, guys. Question number 20. What is the name of the poison Wesley pours in the wine? Yep, yep. As he is going, as he is performing one of the biggest blunders in human history. I think that's the quote. 5,
Closely
4,
followed to
3.
the biggest blunder.
2, 1. Pens down, Jay.
I bet my life on it was iocane powder.
And Eric.
Yeah, iocane powder.
Lil.
Iocane powder.
Kevin.
Iocane powder.
Chad.
Iocane powder.
And Carrie.
I didn't
Cocaine
have it.
powder.
Carrie not getting it. Everybody else did. Iocane powder is correct. Question number 21. What nation invented iocane powder? You have a 1 in 121 chance of getting this one right. Relatively, 121. I think there's more. It could be more.
207.
53.
Roughly. Yeah. It's at least 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay.
It's that same place that Scrappy Coco was from, Australia.
And Eric.
Australia.
Lil.
Australia.
Kevin.
Australia.
Chad.
Australia.
And Carrie.
No, didn't have it. I remember that.
All right. Australia is correct. Question 22. What does Wesley do that makes Buttercup realize he is the Dread Pirate Roberts? This is where we really get tricky.
Also, I just want to point out there are only like 8 questions left, and we're at the halfway mark of the movie.
5,
Like,
4, 3, 2.
it's
1.
bad time
Hands
management.
down. It really was, but I didn't. Jay.
Screams as you wish after getting pushed down a fucking hill.
Eric.
I thought I heard the question wrong. I said he heals.
Lil.
Says as you wish.
Kevin.
Says as you wish.
Chad.
Yeah, I'm confused. I said fights a rodent because that's how she knows he's Wesley, not the Dread Pirate Roberts. But okay.
No, that's Jewish.
Carrie.
No.
Yeah, I misheard the question too. I said he says he captained the ship Revenge.
Okay. So the way she realizes that it is Wesley in front of her behind the mask of the Dread Pirate Roberts, she pushes him down the hill, and as he's falling, as you wish.
I
and then
think
she's
you.
like,
I think you phrased the question a little weird.
I thought you were
but-
asking how she knew he was
I
the
thought it
Dread
was all right.
Not
Pirate.
Wesley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No
That was
worries.
my bad.
No
I
worries.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I misheard her.
I understand. This is when I tell you every question
Feel your pain,
happens
Chad.
after the next question in the film.
Yeah,
So-
but there's only a few more left, so I thought you were skipping ahead. Go ahead. Fine.
It's like a 5-year time
That
jump
would
or
have gone
something.
backwards. That would have gone backwards. All right. Question number 23. After revealing his true identity to Buttercup, what is the name of the location Buttercup and Wesley go through in an attempt to escape Prince Humperdinck, which no one had ever survived going through? This one a wordy one. I'm sorry to myself.
Well, you know what? Had you not wasted 9 questions asking about Saturn Awards, we
Yeah,
could have
no
gotten
shit.
more plot questions.
Stupid ass awards that don't matter. I mean,
It was one question. Jesus Christ, guys.
Oh no, we're going to be picky about this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay. What do you have?
We know the secrets of the fire swamp.
And Eric,
Yep, the fire swamp.
Lil,
Fire swamp.
Kevin,
Fire Swamp.
Chad,
Yeah, I blinked. I said fire forest.
and Carrie.
You know, it's called a forest fire.
Said the Forbidden Forest.
Oh,
Hell
it is in fact the fire swamp. Question number 24. What are the 3 dangers of the fire swamp? It is at this moment that I paused the movie to realize I still had like an hour left of the movie and 5 questions left. And I
Right.
already knew what my last question was going to be. And I'm like, okay, I can start spreading these out a lot.
Should have done better.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3.
Thank you.
Kevin using his first repeat. What are the 3 dangers of the fire swamp?
Oh,
I don't need you to
Also-
do better. I need you to be better.
I didn't specify this earlier, but this is 3 points. 1 point for each answer.
You need specifics on all of them. I'll ask that.
I just need you to give me the correct name.
I mean,
5,
there are-
4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1. Pens down, Jay.
It's the flame spouts. I said fire spouts, lightning sand, and the ROUSs. Rodents of unusual size.
Is it the fire spouts or flame spouts?
It's
It's the
mm,
flame spouts.
it
It's
is.
the flame spouts.
Because when I was researching, I saw fire spouts.
Mm-mm. It says
Uh,
in the film. But
I'm not going to look it up, but I believe it is flame, not fire.
Okay, sweet. So Jay only getting 2. Eric.
I said the fire sports, lightning sand, and the ROUs, rodents of unusual size.
Lil.
Fire sports, too.
The flame spurt, lightning sand, ROUSs, rodents of unusual size.
Kevin.
flame spouts, lightning sand, rodents of unusual size.
And Chad.
Yeah, I almost switched it to flame, but I said fire spurts, lightning sand, and rodents of unusual size.
Fire squirts? What are we eating? Chicken wings?
And Carrie.
I got all of them slightly wrong. I said rodents of unusually large size, quicksand, and fire.
Close.
You
Super
got the general
quick,
idea on all of them.
She
But
yeah.
we're looking for the flame spouts, the lightning sand, and the rodents of unusual size.
So how many
I got
points?
2.
You know, Kevin, I really don't remember. Yeah, I believe Jay got 2, Eric got 2. I think both you and Lillian got 3. I am tracking it as I go.
William put spurts, right?
She did, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I wiped
Yeah.
it off now.
She put spurts. So 2.
I feel that, Lil. I feel
Yeah,
that 100%.
Chad, what'd you get?
2. Damn.
All right. Well, thank you, Kevin, for making sure we know who got what correct and what not. Question number 25. What does Prince Humperdinck say is the cause of Buttercup's poor attitude after the events of the fire swamp? Okay, Beth, don't worry. I'm gonna block you on the screen so nobody sees you come down the stairs. Yes, I do, Bethany. Guys, it's Bethany, my little sister. I didn't keep track of time. 5, 4,
I'll
3.
use one.
All right, Jay using his first repeat. What does Prince Humperdinck say is the cause of Buttercup's poor attitude after the events of the fire swamp? I have to fill time so there's not dead air, so Jay doesn't make a stupid comment. Thank you, Jay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Hey, don't act like you haven't been a part of this or ever read a fucking comment section ever. I said nervousness about their upcoming nuptials.
Eric.
I have the King's Poor Health.
Lil.
Oh, I think you might be right, actually.
Yeah.
His father's failing health.
Kevin.
Oh, I just said she hasn't been sleeping well.
Chad.
I didn't have it.
And Carrie.
I said his father's sickness.
Good call.
I will accept Carrie's answer. It's the king's declining health.
Good job.
Very.
Paid attention during some of it.
All right.
J-Bo, you got that?
Question.
I did not get that, no.
I don't
Eric, you got that?
I think it was just Eric, Lil, Carrie.
Yeah.
Kevin, I don't remember if you got it or not, but I
No.
gave you the point if you
No, I
did.
did not. I did not. I did not.
Okay. Question number 26. What setting does Prince Humperdinck turn the machine to when torturing Wesley?
Oh.
And it is the prince and not the other dude.
Call on Tyrone.
Jay said his name to me last night like 20 times, and I still cannot remember his name.
Dude,
I mean, he's got such a thuggish name, though. Tyrone Rugen.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on.
when Lillian was like figured out his name was that, she was like, "That's
5,
got, that's got
Tyrone.
4,
You know, I love to watch you work.
2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Don't turn it to 50.
Eric,
Yep, 50.
Lil,
50.
Kevin,
Not 50.
Chad,
I think before they said they hadn't gone past 5. 50.
That's right.
He had never
And
gone past
Gary.
5.
I straight up just misheard this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not
I have
15.
done that so many times too. Kevin, I really appreciate you spelling 50 out for me instead of writing a 5 and a 0 like everybody else.
It's because my numbers look weird. So
Same, bro. Same.
50 is correct. Question number 27. How does Inigo find the doorway to the pit of despair? Hey, be quiet. They might be able to hear you giving the answer. Guys, Bethany wants me to block the camera so y'all don't see her. I'm going to turn the camera so y'all watch her go upstairs.
Okay, but the real part about it is we didn't know that was actually her name. You could have been lying about her name the entire time. Her response is what actually lets us know what her name is. So she done played herself. Congratulations.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Or repeat.
Kevin getting that repeat in. How does Inigo find the doorway to the pit of despair? Right. And Jesus, Bethany, none of these people are ever going to actually meet you in real life. Like, goodness.
Yeah, I'm not going to whatever bumfuck fucking red state you live in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pen down. Jay, what do you have?
He prays to his daddy, and when that doesn't work, he leans on the tree knot.
Eric.
He uses the sword. I thought guided by his father, but this sword, the main thing.
And Lil.
That's the way I went. Pray to his father to guide his sword.
Kevin.
I went with he prays to his father for help, uses his sword for direction, misses, then hits the knot with his head.
Chad.
Yeah, I had something similar. His father guides his sword, and then he hits his head on the tree's trigger.
How are you going to trigger a tree, bro? It's an inanimate object.
Carrie.
Don't get triggered.
I forgot a word because I was trying to rewrite this, but I said he follows his. I was supposed to put sword here and forgot it. Led by his father's spirit, leans his head on the tree, on the knot that opens the tree.
That's it for me, yeah.
I'm giving it to all of you. He prays to his father, who guides his sword. And then when he misses it, he leans on the tree and just so happens to land on the button.
It's a great moment.
The button.
Question number 28. What does Miracle Max threaten to call if Inigo and Fezzik don't quit banging on his door?
You are missing prime question real estate right here.
I know,
I'm
right?
just saying.
I agree.
There's it doesn't matter because all of the bullshit questions that he asked means that I have way more questions to ask after this.
Jay, you are not wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Questions? God, I'm itching for those.
Yeah, good questions. I know, right? The Brute Squad.
Eric.
I said the Dog Squad, but it is the Brute.
Lil.
The Brute Squad.
Kevin.
Brute Squad. I'm on the Brute Squad.
You are the Bruce Squad.
Yeah.
I should have remembered that part. I said the king.
And Carrie.
The Vert Squad.
Why would he call the king? He got fired by the king's lousy son.
True.
Stinking son.
The Brute Squad is correct. Question number 29. What does Miracle Max say is the only thing you can do when someone is fully dead? And before anybody gets butthurt, I don't need the exact quote. I just need really close to the exact quote. There's like one thing I'm really looking
Your answer. I got it.
for because I don't know if I typed the exact quote. And that's what matters.
Oh, that's fine. I'll give you the exact quote.
to take her right back.
Jay, I know for a fact you will.
I don't think I heard it right. I'm gonna use my last repeat.
Kevin using his last repeat. What does Miracle Max say is the only thing you can do when someone is fully dead?
Kev, don't worry. My questions are also a little more difficult than this.
I mean, I'm not gonna take her to the emergency room.
Kevin, also don't worry. This is for fun. No one's gonna win anything.
No.
I'm gonna watch you.
It doesn't matter. Our pride is at stake.
Pride, that's right.
Doesn't
Five,
matter. Lil's
4,
won, and she
3,
did a fucking
2,
amazing job
1.
this entire game.
Pens down, Jay. What do you have?
For real.
Go through their pockets and look for loose change.
Ah,
Check his clothes, looking for loose change.
Lil,
Go through his pockets, look for his change.
Kevin,
blank board.
Chad.
I just tried to go very general. I said search their pockets.
I'll accept that. And Carrie,
Same here. I said dig through their pockets.
I can accept that too. Jay, they're in last place. Like
I don't
have
care.
to give them-
It's about pride.
I remembered the
And-
change, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So I
Yeah.
search their pockets.
And the final question number 30. What streaming service did I watch this film on while writing this match? Meta question.
You're serious about this one?
This is the 30th question. Yep.
This is a bullshit question. It's a bullshit question.
You're not wrong, but I did it, so who cares? Last time with my cousin Vinny, I talked a lot about HBO Max, the streaming service that I watch.
Love my
Okay.
cousin so much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jay.
Disney Plus and Thrust.
Eric.
It's a Prime Video.
Lil.
Fuck.
Disney Plus.
Kevin.
Hopefully the same as us. Disney Plus.
Chad.
I also said Disney Plus.
And Carrie.
You guys knew that. I said Netflix.
Mm.
Guys, I illegally streamed it.
Oh, come on.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I actually used Disney Plus.
Nah.
With that being said, our final score, Jay with 10, 20, 29.
Very
Eric
nice,
with
David.
26. Lil, 10, 20, 34. Kevin, 10, 20, 27. Chad with 22. And Carrie with 17. Great match, everybody. And your winner, by way of doing a great job, is Lillian, the Philosopher's Princess Poss. Lillian, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Everybody else, you did a great job. I love to keep talking to you about this, but I'm not going to because I just want to talk to you watching this at home. Thank you so much for watching this. Congratulations, Lillian, on getting the win. Everybody else, again, did a great job. Hey, I'm looking forward to the next month when we do the next Papa's movie night. Whatever movie that is. What it is, I do not know, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow these people on Facebook. I don't know if they'll accept you, but we'll see. Hey, make smart choices. Or don't. I'm not your dad, but I could be your papa.